Welcome everyone, including my favorite Peep. I have a couple announcements to make to you all. I went by ambulance to the hospital. So here's the story so you can get it. They discriminated against me. The doctor walks in the room, but let me show you what happens first. EMS comes out and they bitch and moan and gripe and complain. I show them the paper that says I've CAD. They asked me how the doctor determined it. I said, take it up with the doctor who's a professor in Oregon. So finally, they load me in the ambulance. They put on like 500 seat belts on me. He takes me up there, gets me in. A lady comes in, tells me to sign a piece of paper. They do an EKG, and the guy's like, "Are you on drugs?" I'm like, "No." "Are you drinking?" I said, "No." And then I said, like EMS, I told them basically that all you people are going to be blamed if I take a 12-gauge shotgun shell to the chest. "Well, do you really think that will be beneficial to you?" I said, "Yeah, because this chest pain is too much." So he leaves. Chloe comes in with Moppy and says, "Rita, I'm so sorry you're up here." Puts Moppy on the bed, goes to the bathroom, comes back, talks to me for 5 minutes, walks out and says, "Rita is going to leave because A, the doctor's going to take too long, and B, you guys ain't going to find anything wrong in her, say it's in her head." Doctor comes in for 45 minutes and says, "So what's the problem?" I said, "I've been having chest pain for 11 years off and on." "Well, that could be just gastrointestinal." Threw the damn coroner's report at his ass. He read it and he says, "Oh." I said, "I'm on the same estrogen as Aaron, and I was on same foods as him." "Well, we'll do tests." And I said, "Do you think you'll find something?" He says, "Sir, I don't know if I find something." I looked at him. "I've had my face done, my boobs done. I'm getting my lower surgery soon. Do you want to call me sir again, sir jackass?" He says, "Oh, I'm sorry." "How bad's the pain?" I said, "Bad enough to take a 12-gauge shotgun shell to my damn chest." He's like, "Well," and then Chloe rips him a new asshole 8 ways from Sunday, and he says, "If you don't shut up and be quiet, I'm going to have you removed." I said, "If that's the case, sir, then you're going to basically see me be removed too." Next you know, Chloe's sitting there, and I said, "Sir, you don't want to deal with her. She's autistic." The nurse, who's a jackass, is nodding his head. And I said, on top of that, she's made threats to the FBI and has an FBI file. She's made threats to the president, Vice President, Speaker of the House. What the fuck are you talking about? Chris, that's the guy at the emergency room, nods. I said, "Do you have an FBI file?" He says, "No." So I explained everything. He says, "We're going to do blood work on you." I looked at the doctor and I said, "Do you think the blood work's going to find him?" And he says, "No. But I'm going to read the doctor's notes from your cardiologist." I said, "The old cardiologist says, if you have chest pain, do more tests. Problem is, Confluence has been fired." "Well, we should send you to Confluence." "Wrong answer, jackass." He attacked Chloe again. So I basically said it. But at the same time, he's like this. All the way across the room like this. You can barely see Chloe's head. You can't see Chloe's head at all. And what is he doing? He's at the side of the room. I said, "Sir, are you, he's like this from the bed. And I said, "Are you afraid of Moppy?" He's like, "Well, and he couldn't have any answer to my service dog on the bed. On a blanket." I said, "You wash the fucking blankets." So I told him, anyone who's going to be blamed is going to be blamed for me plugging myself. He's like, So finally, I said, "Is this blood work going to find anything?" "Well, more likely not." I said, "So stop wasting my fucking time." He looked over the doctor's notes. He says, "So what about this doctor? Is this doctor anything special?" I said, "This doctor is a fucking professor." "Are you a fucking professor?" "Well, no." I said, "That's because you graduated at the bottom of your barrel." "Well, I recommend you go through her." Chloe's staying up and gonna call, right, Chloe? You're gonna call the doctor's office because she has release of info. to get me seen there faster. Meantime, she's like, well, OHSU or Harborview can see me faster. The doctor's like, well, I didn't ask your fucking opinion. Talking to Chloe. So finally, the doctor's like, I got this really problematic person that's severely ill and in crisis and all this stuff. So I said to Chloe, let's fucking leave. They're not going to find anything. So Chloe walks out there and she says, well, we're going to leave, so get the paperwork together. They're like, well, we have blood work set up. Chloe says, I don't give a shit. You ain't going to find anything. You're going to let her die because she's freaking a minister of God, has a service dog, is transgendered or intersex, and you don't give a shit. Comes back in the room, looks at me and says, hon, I love you. I'm going to go potty. Goes to potty. Guy comes in, gives me the paperwork, says sign, and then he says, you're going against medical advice. I said, you know what? I said, listen here, you little fucking jackass. You told Chloe the other day that there's nothing wrong. No, I said there's nothing. We didn't find anything wrong with her then. But that, it could change. Well, the doctor came back in the room and says, well, unstable angina is rare. I'm like, you know what? How did the doctor diagnose you? I said, it doesn't matter. It's right there on this paper. If you don't want to believe this fucking paper, discharge me. Well, I can't do that. So finally, Chloe goes out to the room and says, I want her discharged fucking now. Next thing you know, guy runs in again with the papers because he had it planned, but he wasn't doing it. He says, here, sign. I said, sir, Mr. Chris, do you really think you're going to find anything wrong this time? He says, no. Do you think I'm going to be dead? He looks at me and he says, well, the doctor doesn't call the police, and we basically find out you're dead by a shotgun blast. Your family's going to end up with millions because you plugged yourself, and the doctor didn't do anything about it. That's negligent. I said, even if I didn't do it, it's still negligence. He says, yes. I said, just give me the damn paper. So I sign it. I looked at him and said, do you think the blood work's going to find anything? Because you freaking are, the doctor already addressed me as sir. I said, what the fuck are these? He looks at my boobs and he says, they're fake. I said, I'm not a sir, you fucking crackpot, turtle-faced bastard. He looked like a turtle. He had a turtle body. And, so he runs out, So this Chris guy's like, well, if you kill yourself, we're going to be liable. I said, are you going to have the police contacted on me? Well, no, not really. I said, then go fuck yourself, Chris. Because you basically discriminated against me, discriminated against Chloe, and discriminated against Moppy. And you don't want to listen. He says, honestly, you have coronary artery disease. But honestly, if we can't find anything. So I asked the doctor as he ran again when I signed the paper, can you find anything about elevated coronary? Well, not likely, but it's here, and here. I said, can you find those? Well, it's rare, but we can if we're looking for it. If you're looking for it. So is it worth basically doing the blood work? Well, in my opinion, your opinion is let the hospital make money. My opinion is fuck you all. So I signed the papers. The guy comes in. I love Chloe, by the way. Chloe, come here. Chloe comes in and says, are you ready? And I said, let me get dressed. This beautiful woman, hunch down a bit. This beautiful woman, look at her, basically said, can you help her? Well, more likely no. Chloe says, let's go. So we walked out. They're like, you're going against medical advice. I says, I don't care if I'm going against medical advice. Fuck you and fuck your damn order. Well, have you been drinking? No, I haven't. Well, have you been doing drugs? No, I haven't. Do you do pot? No, I haven't. So I walked out. Walked down the hill, back home, 1.5 miles around one way. And EMS was like, she's got CAD. So before I left, the damn doctor said, well, what are you, and with the nurse, what are you planning to do? I said, simple. Worst case scenario, I'll find a way to Portland ASAP, and I will go to the heart doctor. Whoa, who are you? I mean, he was challenged me. I said, you know what, you little shit? If I don't see the heart doctor, I'm dead. I've been having this pain off and on for 11 years. My family in Oregon even seen the pain. Chloe says, well, what are you going to do about it? Well, we could do blood work, but that's about it. So, as we're walking, I saw a police car, and I said, unless this car stops us, said it turned around and went the other direction. I said, there's nothing wrong. The doctor discriminated me completely. The damn nurse is basically saying Chloe's the damn liar. In the end, I just says, medical advice or not, fuck you all, because you ain't doing your damn job. You killed my husband, and you wouldn't have found anything anyways, and he would have died. And the doctor says, that's true, but we know what we're looking for. What are they looking for? What are they looking for? Chloe?
I don't know.
So, Chloe says to me, you're either going to Harborview in Seattle or OHSU. Here's the deal. To get there, I got to message my cousin. A shout out to my favorite peep, Corey and Tara. Favorite peeps. And let them know if I end up there early, hopefully they can guide me to the clinic and where to stay while I'm dealing with all this damn problems. Because Chloe's about to sell her Xbox One and other things to get me to the clinic. She said her mental status doesn't matter. My heart does. She doesn't want to lose me. Problem is, these jackasses like, have I been drinking? Yeah, 5 o'clock last night. Oh my God! Chloe just fucking farted.
Oh my goodness.
So now you can see why I got a pillow near my nose. Chloe farted and it stinks to death. She can rival Corey, I think, no ifs, ands, or buts. Now, if Chloe, Tara's watching us, you can understand that Chloe is a douchebag who farts too much. You know what? No more tacos for you ever.
Okay.
Problem is, Chloe doesn't worry about the gas. She's more worried about me.
Yeah.
Honestly, she does not like what they did. Every time that I go to the hospital, and this time around, Chloe walked out and says, we want to be discharged now. Well, she could commit suicide. We need to have a crisis team. She says, unless the police and the crisis team come to our door, fuck you all, give her the discharge. They didn't hesitate to give the damn discharge. Chloe's like, cracking her knuckles, going, I'm about to break you all. The door is open, she said, and I'm like, problem is, the doctor wanted to throw her out when I told the doctor that she's made threats and she's got an FBI file. He's like shaking in his boots. The doctor can go fuck himself. He wants to look up the previous heart doctor that says, oh, well, it's in my head. It's not in my head. Aaron died. Even Tara knows this. Tara posted a comment. The day Aaron died, I couldn't go to work because a family friend of mine to a family member died. My Aunt Aya found out, calling me, and was sad. Thing is, these jackasses are going to realize I ain't taking shit anymore. If I die, it's going to be at my hands, not theirs. If I make a decision not to go do something, it's fine. So Chloe, at 7 a.m., is going to make a phone call to the shuttle company, and then she's going to get donuts for us. Even though donuts are bad for us, she's going to get a few donuts for us, because frankly, Chloe wants me to be comfortable in death, even if death does happen, because she's unhappy these fucking retards. Chloe, can you come here for a second, or are you going to just sit there on your computer? I wanted you to talk on your own opinion about this whole damn problem. And the microphone doesn't pick up your low voice.
Oh, my quiet voice.
Yes, that's what I said. Quiet voice. I want Chloe's opinion so Chloe can talk to you all and talk to my cousin Tara and Corey and everyone else watching this. So I'm going to go over there to get some rum. Chloe's gonna talk for a couple minutes.
What do I talk about?
Tell them what you're feeling, why you're upset, what
Well,
you
I'm
think.
upset about the hospital. You know why?
Why?
Because they didn't do jack shit.
But they were gonna do blood work.
Yeah, but they weren't gonna find anything.
I know. Even the doctor knew he wasn't gonna find anything, fucking lazy bastard. And then he wanted to blame it on the tacos I hate.
This is why I want you to go to Portland. With or without me, I want you to go there and get seen.
Well, like I said, are you really going to sell your Xbox One to get me train fare to go down there?
If I have to, I will.
Thing is my family is gonna be basically kind of upset that I'm there earlier than I should be.
They'll understand. I'm sure your family will understand that this is more important.
Well,
time.
as you all can see, she's worried. She also challenged the doctor. I mean, tell him your opinion when you were listening to the doctor, huh?
I felt.
Come here. I love you.
My glasses almost poked my eye out.
Sorry. You pellet gun? You're gonna poke your eye out with a pellet gun?
What? Okay.
Red Ryder BB gun.
So what the doctor said, the way the doctor treated me was it disgusted me, and it really, it was. I never felt that humiliated like that in my life.
Well, what did he say? He was going to throw your ass out? He said that clearly. I'm going to throw your ass out if you don't shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
I mean, to all the viewers out there, you got to understand. Tara J, Tara, Corey, my subscribers. Like, Chloe is trying to defend me and defend the notes that we had about CAD, coronary artery disease. And the doctor didn't give a shit if my dad died 53 and had a pacemaker put in at 47. Go ahead, Chloe. Continue.
All I'm gonna say is that they didn't do it. They don't do their job at Samaritan.
Well, what about that Chris guy? You need to speak about him, don't you?
He's a fucking jackass. He's a fucking jerk, and he's an
He's a
asshole.
brown noser?
He is. I don't like how he treated me the other morning on the phone. That really upset me. To the point where this is why I'm really pushing that Rita goes to Portland or Seattle, one or the other. At this point, I'm just something needs to happen, and it's not going to happen here.
Our plan is, love this girl, that she's going to basically stay at home, and I'm going to take a train to Portland and see the doctor. But she's got to call the doctor.
If I could go with you, I will. But if I can't, then I'll just have to stay here. But knowing that you're going to get the care you need.
Well, yeah, exactly. They even tell them about how they challenged the professors / doctor. We won't give her a name.
They did. They challenged them. They said that doctors didn't know what they were talking about.
In a university setting.
Yeah, doctors who actually are at the rank of a professor.
He didn't care. He just wanted to say it's all in my fucking head.
Yeah, and this was said by, and tonight this was said by, or this morning it was said by a doctor who was at the bottom of his barrel, and more likely was at the bottom of his graduating class in medical school.
Exactly. That's what hubby would say. Love you, dearie. With my sister Tara and Corey, too. So then he wanted to challenge me on my diet, what I ate, and why I'm dealing with her giving me gray hair. And when I basically tell him how the doctor's body language when it came to Moppy and came to you when I basically told him off on threats.
Because he was starting to throw me out, and he didn't want to listen to me, and he didn't want to listen to what I had to say, and the doctors there, they already don't like me because they know I'm mentally ill. They know I am. I mean, the one night I went off on them, yelling and screaming in their ears.
Well, what about me tonight when I screamed in their ears, threatened to kill myself with a 12 gauge?
It's like they didn't care. They probably didn't think you would do it. They just don't think. They think everything's all talk and all that. They think that to them, they don't even think we're going to go to Portland or Seattle. But you know what? We're making this trip. Even if it's just you. You need to go. Either or, I'll stay with you at the train station in Ephrata.
I'd like to share something with you all. Are you ready, Chloe?
Sure.
Oh, all your weapons have been disarmed. What do I got here? I got a 12 gauge. Right now it's currently unloaded, but you can see when I told the doctor I'd use both barrels on my chest. No offense to Chloe. The doctors didn't give two shits. All they wanted to say is, oh, well, it's all talk. It doesn't matter. You know why? I've done many things in my life, and this doesn't matter.
Okay, so I know you guys can't see me right now, but it's because I'm lying down because I'm tired, I'm worn out because of everything we had to go through already, and this is why I'm not even gonna go out today. And plus, number two, the biggest reason is I'm looking after this wonderful person.
Well, I wouldn't threaten to kill my life, but problem is my chest pain is too damn bad, and these jackasses won't do a damn thing. Now, Chloe shouldn't worry at all. As I showed you, the damn barrel was unloaded, but still, they said, oh, well, you don't have one, you're blah, blah, blah. Well, let's just say for home defense, I kept it hidden from everyone, including this one, because I don't want her getting to it and plugging herself or doing something damaging. But the damn doctor was like, I'm like, you don't want to fuck with her. She's autistic. She's got Asperger's and she's got borderline. I mean, I love this girl. And they want to say she's the wicked witch of the West. I love you. I love you too, Chloe. Bottom line is, Chloe Spice knows. Bottom line is, these fuckers. And for Tara and Corey out there, and for Tara J and everyone else, Chloe should know by now that if I was going to do my self-in, I would have done it when I got home, right?
Yeah.
Problem is, if it happened, they'd be at fucking fault. I don't see the police on my door. I don't see these jackasses carrying. Oh, we need to call the crisis team and have this person come and talk to you. Crisis team, Chloe? Really?
Yeah.
I already told the doctor to break the crisis team in 4 and then ask questions later. He's like, problem is, the damn place wants to blame it's mental. Mental? Even Tara knows. No offense to Chloe. What's in this box, Chloe Spice?
Aaron.
This is my husband, right here in a box. That tells you he had heart disease. They wanted to say the doctor did
It's
it.
John Nation.
Huh?
John Nation in a box.
Yeah, also known as John Whitehouse III. They basically wanted to say, oh, well, your husband died of heart disease because he didn't take care of himself. That was what the doctor said. I looked at the doctor and I said, listen here, you little jackass. He didn't help himself? No, he did. You guys kept saying it's lung, it's muscle, it's stomach, everything else. Then he dies. And all of a sudden, the heart doctor and his primary care leave. Leave. What does that tell you, Chloe? You just run away from something?
It's because they don't want to face the truth. They don't want to face the truth.
So now the doctor is licensed in North Carolina and licensed in Florida. Runs away, and then the doctor's like, the heart doctor, the doctor looking at me like, "Oh, look over the note to get back to you." He looked like a fucking nerdy zombie, didn't he?
You look like a fucking turtle.
He looked like a fucking nerd.
You look like a turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
No,
Turtles.
like
Turtles in a nerd shell.
It's like this. Turtle. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Master of Disguise. Have you seen that movie?
No, but the point
It's
is,
a funny movie. You gotta see it.
Point is, I love Chloe with all my heart, and you all need to know that I'm about to have Chloe around 2 hours call cardiology and talk to them to get me set up to get tests early. Which means I might need somewhere to stay in Portland because these people are going to kill me because they don't give two shits. Now, if I become a millionaire or almost a, clean the bank accounts out with Poppy's help, I'm going to give my cousin enough money to pay off his school debt. Same with Tara. And then I'm buying a boat and leaving the country and I'm going to sail the country because I don't give two shits. Problem is, these fuckers turn around and they're like, "Oh, well, medical answer is." Really. The hospital doesn't want to care. They just want to say that the doctor's diagnosis is right. And that's what they said to Aaron, and they kicked the bucket. As soon as he died, the heart doctor and the primary care physician ran. And they fired the guy that basically told him, "You're not dying, park it, sir." He's dead. He's not in a box. He's in that little brass box. And I gotta wonder what the fuck happened in this world. So, for Tara, for Corey, I might be down there early, and if I am, I hope you can work with me because, frankly, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't want to die early on both of you. My will is basically give half to Corey, half to Chloe. And I love Chloe. Chloe loves me. And Chloe doesn't deserve to be shit on because these fuckers want to say it's in my head.
I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to lose Chloe, and I frankly don't want to lose my service dog. But that doctor was like, "So I told you about your problems about 30 feet away from the damn bed." When it came to Moppy, he does not like dogs. Tells you right there, something's wrong. Discriminating little asshole. And then tells me, "Well, your problem is caused by..." Really, the only problem I have right now is TV remote to kiss this, which means I can't find the damn fucking TV remote. So, bottom line is I love Chloe dearly, and I'm not going to basically deal with this shit. Chloe's going to call up the right companies today and make sure my appointment's rescheduled. She has to go to her mental and her physical appointment on Monday. I'm not going because I can't deal with this shit, and I will reschedule when I'm feeling better.
Hopefully you'll be in Portland by then.
Hopefully I'll be in Portland by then because Chloe's going to sell some stuff to get me to Portland so she can see me get healthy. Our doctor is going to be called. The train stations, the train depot is going to be called to get my ticket. And she is doing everything she can. So, if you have any comments
to the train station, make sure you get on the train
I hope you get on the train with me.
I know, but if I can't, I can't.
So, with that said, and including Tara, Corey, and everyone else, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Keep it nice is all we ask. And if you don't like what you see, just leave a nice comment. Otherwise, I'll delete your ass. Thank you, and may God bless you in everything you do.